Hey you all, and welcome to the Haven at Home. This is episode 6, and today we're going to be focusing on the body and the different body parts and how they all work together to make us go. So look forward to that, and we'll see you at the lesson. So what is you all's favorite body part? And that might seem like a weird question, but really, what do you think is the most important? Is it your hands or your arms, maybe your brain, your legs? Who knows? But if I asked you if you had to choose one body part to lose forever, what would you choose? Now, that's a pretty tough question, I know, and we need all of our body parts in order to do our tasks that we have to do every day. So, like, how loudly could you clap with one hand? Doesn't work very well. Or how well could you write without using your thumb? Be pretty tough too. So even our body parts, like our thumbs, that seem insignificant or not as critical, can actually be super important even when we don't think about it. Or think about it this way, like a musical band. If everyone played the same line of music on the same instrument, it would sound pretty boring. Having different voices combined to form a larger group is what makes music out of noise. So God wants us to cooperate and use our talents and abilities to make anything possible. Sharing our resources and our time, and especially our gifts, is what makes things work so well. This applies to individual and small group things, and sometimes even on a broader level. We want to be who we aren't, but God made us just the way that He wanted us. So let's head over to the Bible Corner to see what the Bible has to say about this. Alright, hey you all, and welcome to the Bible Corner today. So today we're going to be looking at 1 Corinthians 12:21. And I think it does a pretty good job of laying out the lesson for us today. So Paul says, "The eye cannot say to the hand, 'I don't need you,' and the head cannot say to the feet, 'I don't need you.' Actually, the parts of the body that seem to be weaker are very important, and the parts that we think are less honorable we should treat with respect, because God has put the body together, giving greater importance to the parts that lacked it. So that there should be no division in the body, and that its parts should have equal concern for each other. If one part of the body suffers, every part suffers. And if one part is honored, then they all rejoice together." I think that this verse does an excellent job of showing us that we're all part of the body of believers, the church in the world. And that no matter what role we play in that, whether it's helping in Kids Zone or doing anything that helps people or does a nice deed for somebody, that we all play an important role. And it's important to others, and it's important to God, more importantly. And so nobody, not even pastors, can do it all. And they're not meant to do so. God wants us to use our unique gifts to help people and to be a part of the church, no matter what form that takes. It's all important to God. So let's pass it over to Caitlin for our music minute, and I'll see you all in a little bit.
Hey guys, welcome back. So remember that song that we started last week? It's called "Cast Your Burdens." We're going to sing that today, and we're going to add a little bit more to it. So let's sing it once really quick, just to get started, okay? Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for He cares for you. Cast your burdens onto Jesus, for He cares for you. Higher, 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 lifting Jesus higher. Lower, 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 stomping Satan lower. Awesome. All right, now, the point of this song is to cast your burdens or your problems or the things that maybe aren't so great right now onto Jesus, because He cares about you and He wants to take that away for you so you don't have to deal with it. So we're going to ask you to cast your burden onto Jesus. So think of something that you're really struggling with right now. Yeah? Or that's maybe not so happy in this time at home. So we're going to start by doing ours. I'm going to let him say his first, and then I'm going to do mine, and then we'll let you guys sing yours. So we're going to, instead of the word burden, we're going to say the thing that we want to cast onto Jesus. So what's yours?
Quarantine.
Quarantine, all right. So we're going to sing that. Ready? Cast your quarantine onto Jesus, for He cares for you. Cast your quarantine onto Jesus, for He cares for you. Higher, 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 lifting Jesus higher. Lower, 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 stomping Satan lower. I am going to cast my homework onto Jesus because I have lots of homework at home. All right. Cast your homework onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Cast your homework onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Higher, 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 lifting Jesus higher. Lower, 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 stopping Satan lower. All right, now it's your turn. Think of that burden that you want to cast onto Jesus, and I want you to shout it out. We're going to pause for you, all right? Ready? Cast your onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Cast your onto Jesus, for he cares for you. Higher, 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 lifting Jesus higher. Lower, 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 stopping Satan lower. Yeah, good job. Thank you. Bye.
All right, hey guys, we're here for crafts today. So we're gonna do some special coloring with some animals. First, you'll need a piece of paper broken into 3 parts, head, body, and legs. And what we're gonna be doing today is choosing an animal to illustrate in those 3 sections. So here's an example I have done with a cow. I know it's great, you don't have to tell me. So we're gonna draw our animals and then we'll come back to you with what you do after that. All right, see you in a second. Alright guys, awesome. So after you've drawn your animals, I went with bluebird, Justin went with koala. We're going to cut our pieces down the 3 lines that we made to divide them at the beginning. So the body, the legs, and the head. So we'll cut to that in just a second. Alright, so once we cut them all into 3-piece chunks here, you're going to mix them all up, all the pieces of all the animals all together. And then, once that's done, you're going to try to form the most creative combination you can of all the animals that you drew. So Justin's going to demonstrate that here for us. There we go. Awesome. So we got the bluebird, cow, koala there hanging out. Alrighty, we will see you all in the game section. Hey guys, for our game today, we're going to be playing Simon Says, and I'm sure you all have played this game before countless times, so I won't go into too much detail on the instructions, but for those who don't know, you're going to need to gather all your family members or whoever's in your house right now and get all together and pick somebody to be Simon. And whoever that Simon is going to give you instructions on like actions to do. So it could be jumping on one leg, or spinning around in a circle, or doing your best dance move. And if they say Simon says to do that thing, then you do it. But if they don't say Simon says, so if they just say do your best dance move, then you're not supposed to do it. And if you do, then you're out. So I hope you guys enjoy playing Simon Says and have a good time. The discussion questions will be right after this. Alright guys, thank you for coming to episode 6 of the Haven at Home. We had some fun crafts, a good lesson, and some great games. I hope you enjoyed as much as we did. That being said, we're going to take a week break from making videos so we can brainstorm some more ideas and keep the quality content coming for you all. So in the meantime, have fun and be safe, and we'll see you soon.